Hello guys, wishing you a very good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today it's kind of like a sunny, mild, cold weather day. I've done 2 reviews for you and I want to do a morning thoughts episode. That's one of my favorite genre of reviews. Okay, just kidding. That's not my favorite. I just like to talk. That's it. And some of you actually find these words, talks meaningful or fun. So I'm doing this for those people, my friends, my followers from all over the world. Thank you so much for all the love that you show me, all your kind words. Obviously, not everybody's kind. Some people are mean. We'll talk about them today. But in general, I try to focus on positivity of late because life is too short, right? So today, I'm wearing, what was I wearing in the early morning? I forgot. I was wearing, like Russell Peters, no. Let me remember what I wore. I wore, don't remember. I'm at this moment, I'm wearing, it's around 11:15. I'm wearing this fragrance, which I just reviewed, Agner X Limited. Check out this fragrance review, see my enthusiasm in that. Amazing. Citrus. Oh, I missed one point in the review. This reminds me of a little bit of Mephias to Gentle Humo. There's a little bit of that in this. If you love Mephias to Gentle Humo, if you want a little bit of flavor of that, this one has it. I think this one is that mint that it's kicking in, right? I forgot that in my review. But anyway, check it out. And it's a beautiful fragrance and it's a nice day. Perhaps maybe the coffee that I have, I'm a little bit more energetic. But let's hit the point. Don't want to make it too long video. I'm in a good mood. But I want to address one kind of like an issue. It's like sort of like a trolling that's going on. And I don't really bother about trolls anymore because I know I have to do better. My work is more important. My people who are being benefited, who are enjoying my work, they are most important. My well-wishers are important, as well as obviously the critics are also important. And everybody's important, right? But there's this thing going on, sort of like a joke. And I notice because I go to different live streams of reviewers, and I notice people are sort of spreading this rumor, hey, Joy's collection got robbed. So sorry for him, bro. At first I thought someone's like, I'm like, where did that come from? I don't recall saying it anywhere I got robbed or something got stolen, God forbid. I'm still here. My fragrances are all here. For if you're really concerned, that is one possibility. I have all my fragrances. So people who are spreading this, if you're concerned, I am okay. My fragrances are all okay. Don't worry about me. I'm just fine, okay? But those, if you're meaning to troll, and despite me saying it out in the live streams that I am okay, my fragrances are good, and you're still spreading under my videos, some of the guys, I noticed like people created these channels like 10 to 13 years back. Absolute no content, nothing. They just write, hey, like so strong of him, putting that golden screen behind him, some stupid comment, man. I mean, I'm serious. Like, if you meant it, I don't know if you saw it somewhere. If you don't know, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But when people do not fact check or spreading this kind of trolls, there can be only two reasons. One reason is they're trying to troll, just like the way they troll big reviewers. I'm not a big reviewer. I'm big reviewer in terms of content. I have the highest content on YouTube. I boast about it because, you have to sometimes give yourself credit for what you do. So good luck, to those people who are trolling, but I don't spend my time with negativity. So I already want to make it clear. If you don't be confused by this kind of stupid comments and trolls, perhaps they just want to see you fall. They'll laugh. I know recent times one reviewer, I don't want to say his name, don't want to insult him, even though he has been plenty like rubbish acting in many live channels. No names, perhaps he's just troubled, he's unhappy. We'll talk about unhappiness. This guy goes every time live channels and goes like, I like that reviewer, but I like the way this other reviewer mocked him, and then he's kind of like a liberal. If you know who you are, take note. I've been listening, right? So it's not a threat, but I don't like this kind of behavior when people pretend like they're your friends, fans, they're happy for you, but actually they are jealous of you. That's it. I cannot think of anything else why people who do not know you never spoken to them, they'll speak like that. Perhaps they don't like your face. Perhaps they don't like where you come from. Perhaps they don't like the fact that you buy a lot of fragrances, you are happy and you are reviewing, and then you're getting love and good comments from all over the world. It bothers them because they want to get the same. So right way would be actually doing better work and then stay happy with what you got. This is the motto that I have. I have a lot of love for people who have huge collection, niche collection. I have very ordinary, designerish, I would say, some niche, but I'm very happy with what God gave me. And I have many people in Bangladesh who have much richer collection all over the world. They have the whole line of Tom Fords. I don't own that many Tom Fords, to be honest. I'm happy for them. I'm so much happy for them that God gave them so much. I pray that you continue to get good income, good food. And that's the way. If you have good prayers to people, good things will happen to you. Stay positive, guys. Stay positive, bro. Why you have to be negative? But I guess some people are going to be like that. They're unhappy. Let's talk about unhappiness a little bit. And I believe this is a serious issue because I do go through depression. Okay, I do go through depression. I have seen my friend Chris. Okay, he used to be a reviewer and he passed away. He was one of my best friends. He was in the Marine, I think, from the States. He was a great reviewer, but more so than he was a great friend. Okay, he was a good friend of mine. I'm getting goosebumps when I talk about him because this guy, I'm pretty sure, is watching me from the heavens. He always wished me good luck. He always prayed for me, Joy, if you ever need me, okay, you can talk to me. You can always come to me and talk to me. See, the thing is, people who make you laugh, people who make you happy, sometimes they're not happy in their own lives, because they have depression, they have their own demons. If you see in movies, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, or, any of those great, there's one more person, like they are some of the most funniest guys, but inside they have the other side, they have a lot of sadness, they have a lot of maybe heartbreaks or something. So there are a lot of people who take care of you. Perhaps you don't see it, but be appreciative. People who are always watching out for you, concerned about your health. Some people just make mockery. Hey, you always sick, ha ha ha. God give them better realization and stuff. You have to learn to be a little bit tough in this world nowadays. There are a lot of this meme, like mean things. People make fun of other people in a very negative way, rude way, unfair ways. They name call and they actually like insult them to get popular and get like a happiness or clap from people. But that actually is not your credit. When you actually insult someone and that person is hurt and you laugh, you enjoy that, you are just a horrible human being. Okay, I'll just say it out straight. I have a little bit of what's the word, frustration going on a little bit when I see people who are mean, heartless. But where does this come from? Not everybody's life is same. Sometimes you have such a bad childhood. Maybe you didn't have any parents to grow up with, and that is sad. If you didn't have a father or mother around, you're adopted, or you go through tough life. You had to really work hard as child labor. Obviously, your life will not be same like others. You will always feel some people are extra, born with golden spoon in their mouth or extra privileged. You'll feel that way. Even if they're not doing anything to you, you'll get angry. How come those people are having such a great life, easy life? I have to work for a bread, and they're getting like every morning Starbucks, and then they're getting like, great breakfast at 5-star hotels. Perhaps their parents worked hard for it. Perhaps they are lucky. Perhaps they're hardworking. They're making the money. Okay. Sometimes it's luck. Sometimes it's people's good fortune. So unhappiness is caused by you. When you talk about other people, when you take anger and you take cheap aim, you just try to throw rocks at people. If you see let's say a great house with great glasses, like a glass house, looks beautiful, it stands out, and you take a rock and you break a glass. Who's unhappy, them or you? When you see a guy with a nice car, Lexus, instead of being happy for him, let's say he's your friend, you just say like, that guy perhaps takes bribes. In your heart, you don't know any facts to say that, but you're just taking out your hatred, personal hatred. So that sort of jealousy, hatred, it sometimes cultivates within you. So unhappiness starts with you, it can end with you. If you backbite among other people, behind other people's back, and you say bad things, and in front you say you're a good friend, in the end of the day, they'll be fine, you will not be fine. Okay, so stay positive, do good deeds. And I am sort of like a religious person. I don't pray like that regularly, but I do believe in God at times. Yeah, sometimes it gets difficult, then I get frustrated, especially financial issue and all that. But in general, if you do good karma, good things will happen to you. Okay, and one more thing I want to talk about, last thing I want to talk about is this. It's about fragrance reviewers, fragrance people, and people who comment. A lot of these keyboard warriors are everywhere. Okay, and I know I have been somewhere in my life. Sometimes I am one of them. I go to different news portals. If I see injustice, I write, I give their piece of my mind. I troll them. I'm like, what do you know? Haha, you are like not educated and stuff. So I've been part of that. But in general, I never do that to good people or anything good act, kind act. I appreciate, because if you cannot say anything nice, better keep your mouth shut. That's one thing we say. But a lot of people there, if you go any fragrance channel, we do fragrances, we'll talk about fragrances. Any fragrance channel you go, every time they troll, Oh, look at the house, small apartment that you live in. Look at all your small car. Oh, you don't have a car, you take the metro. Oh, you don't have full bottles, you have only samples. Nah, not accepted. You are too cheap. You don't have money. Sometimes you see comments like people have a great collection. They say, "Oh, you're show off." So what? You have money. You got your daddy's money. You got from your spouse, or you got inherited. You got lucky, right? So everything is a problem for these people. If you are broke, it's a problem. If you don't have reviews, it's a problem. If you have a lot of reviews, it's a problem. So what do? Stop living? No. You do better work, because that gets them even more worked out. They will never ever get up and decide to face the camera like a man, not a man, like a brave person, let's say. And they will never ever do quality work because they know they can't. But it's the drive that matters. If you really love fragrances, you will find a way to do reviews regularly. If not every day, it's a crazy thing, but every now and then, at least once a week, twice a week, or maybe once in 10 days. If you really love something, you want to share your love and passion with people. That's the ultimate goal. You want to perhaps showcase your collection. It's okay, show people. You want to share your thoughts about particular fragrance that you love a lot. This fragrance at this moment I'm loving a lot. I showed a lot of positive enthusiasm on that. That's what this is all about. If you cannot do any better work, and you are trying to bring down the people who are getting the fame, views, love, and that people mention them, people send them gifts, samples, other people just pissed off and they're just jealous. Why? Because they wish they could have it, but they're not willing to work hard for it. So nowadays I understand that. Previously I used to get really triggered, I used to get really mad, but I understand one thing. Instead of looking at this 10 guys out of 100, look at the 90 other people who are saying your work means a lot. Thank you very much for what you do. You don't have to respond to our comments because we know you're busy, you're trying to make a living, and all the more power to you. People want to donate to you. I never take charity, I never take donation, because it's my pleasure. I want to work hard for my earning. I have some self-respect for in that way. I rather work hard. I eat crap food in the streets, I get sick, but I will never ever take charity. With all due respect, if you have been kind enough, like say I'll give you a super chat, I'll give you a this because of your viewership, man. Thank you so much. I understand sometimes you mean really good. You don't mean to put me down or look down upon me, or you don't think that I'm poor, but you want to motivate me a little bit. These words, act of kindness, these simple words make me happy. So I want to do work for people as long as my work is being accepted. People have faith in me and they like me, and they wait for my reviews. This is what I do in my channel. I don't know about other channels. But one last thing, and this thing, I was a part of this community once, that sort of group, that I would get triggered and angry when I see commercial reviews. Some people say if you're reviewing, you shouldn't work with fragrance. I don't agree with that, with all due respect. If you are good at something, if you really love something, you should work there. You shouldn't work at a job as accountant if you hate the bank, if you hate counting money, if you hate doing accounting. Don't do that job. Don't do something like, don't stay in an unhappy marriage. Just example, get out of it, do somewhere where it makes you happy, where you are happy, right? So I decided to do this line 24/7. People call me crazy, they laughed at me. Many people look down that, hey, you come from such a good family and you're doing this small decant business, it looks cheap. Many people told me, don't review cheap perfumes. I didn't listen to them. I did follow my path. So there are times, when I used to see commercial reviews, like, biggest example would be perhaps Real Man, Real Style, that channel, Jeremy or Demi Rolling. To be honest, frank talk, these people, they are going for their career. They are coming from a background, like Jeremy is from that background, like he is a star pop singer, so he had the looks, he has this women, this whole, and he's making fragrance popular, right? But in the process he got super rich, and I'm very happy for his money. I always say that, and I never say but I like his money, but no, but he was successful in a way financially. He wanted money, he wanted suits, he wanted fame, he got the best reviewers award. That's what he wanted, he got it. So more power to him. But what I don't watch him, because I know the content that he's pushing is for that sort of younger demographic who just looking to see some spin, some yo-yo stuff, not really into fragrance reviews that much. Just, oh, this fragrance gonna get you 5 compliments, So they make the fragrance community more happy, more happening. So you may not agree with me. You may say like Jeremy is the absolute worst reviewer. Any way you feel, more power to you. But remember one thing, They are not hurting you. They are not taking your money. Jeremy is not taking your money. If you talk about the Aussie reviewer, what's her, Demi Rawling, right? She's a kid. She's a kid. She was what, 18, 19, 20? I don't know. And it doesn't matter if she's a kid or not, but she made money. Whatever way she could make money. She went to Dubai, worked with big fragrance houses and dating, significant people, and she has her own perfume. Who has that? How many people have that? Steven has his own perfume house. Look at the reviewer, big reviewer, celebrity reviewer, own fragrance. Ashton, own fragrance. Dan Norton, for example. Okay, so they are something, I would say, successful. If you hate them, for what they achieved, and their money, and then you say, oh, this guy's just in it for money. Can you say anywhere people are just doing anything for charity? Nobody works for free. You are also working for money. Your goal, you wish you could get those money, you could get that name, to fame, right? So in the end, please, my humble request, if you follow me, if you see me, always be positive, learn to be positive, always, even if you find no absolute meaning, like, it doesn't make sense, why I have to be positive? You'll see, if you do positive, if you think positive, positive things will come and happen to you. And then you'll feel more happy inside. If you do charity to people, I'm very, very positive person nowadays, try to be at least. These good things will bring you good. That's it. Don't have to wonder how it will happen. It will happen. Thank you very much for watching. Nice talking to you. I thought I would do 10 minutes talk, but I am the talkative guy, I guess. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.